a cruiser? You want somebody to get some attention? How's this work? Travertson V-REX. Be the only one in your block. Originally just a concept sketch from Tim Cameron, paying this thing up. A guy named Christian Travertson saw it, said, hey, I want to make a motorcycle with this. So he actually took this concept sketch and actually made a motorcycle out of it. So it's actually a concept bike you can use on the road. And I tell you, everywhere we stop this thing, it gathers a crowd, guaranteed, every time.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
One of the most unique things about this bike is that front end. It's like a swing arm front end, no telescopic fork. And sure, it gives this thing its long and crazy look. Seems like something from a science fiction movie. But it actually kind of works. But the worst part of it is lack of ground clearance going around corners. It's all about how you look down here. So when you get on something like this, which doesn't even look real, it kind of makes you stand out. Cars are actually nice and comfortable. They reach back to you. Pegs are a little bit far away. My 32-inch inseam is a little bit of a stretch. Of course, when you're talking about a bike that looks like this, really practicality doesn't have a lot to do with your decision to purchase. Check this out, jam the brakes, no front end dive. Not a lot of cushion back here, but at least it's not a hardtail. Main Street, Huntington Beach. Let's see if we can get a crowd around this thing. Big attention. You want a bike that gets attention? That's one right there.
Looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way, Steppenwolf. Yeah, I'm gonna make it happen. Put the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns, as Mom said. Explode the space hippie music. We can climb so high, never wanna die. Yeah, baby, let's party. Born to be wild.
So all day people are saying, what kind of bike is this? And we say, it's a Travertson. What's a Travertson? Well, it's a guy named Christian Travert, behind the tank here, who is actually part of the group that built the turbine-powered bike made famous by Jay Leno. So these guys have some real engineering capability that things like the front swing arm and the rear swing arm and wheel and the frame, you just can't do that. A regular shop can't do that kind of thing. It really needs a high-tech fabrication kind of place, and may not be as fast as the jet bike, but certainly gets just as much looks, maybe even more. This thing is just, it's more attention-getting than anything else I've ridden. Ridden some really crazy stuff. And this thing, we got people with their cell phones and their cameras everywhere you go. Pulling them out, clicking, just about driving into you on the freeway, trying to get a shot of it. It's really like something from a science fiction movie, and yet it works. Got the Harley-Davidson V-Rod motor in here, Harley controls, so it actually, you know, it all works like a EPA compliant bike. It's quite amazing that they've been able to produce a bike with just the guts of something that existed, and then everything else is all new. Wheels, swing arm, front swing arm, radical front end design, this whole giant casting for the handlebar. It's all special, and perhaps an indication of how good it is. We were talking with some guys at the Ford place behind here, and I said, how much is it? I said, 40 grand. They said, that's it? tells you something about this bike. Makes it, sure looks like more than 40 grand. Makes 40 grand almost seem reasonable. Maybe not for me, but maybe for you.
And if you want your chance at the fame and stardom and attention this thing brings, the company called Motorcycle.com in Newport Beach, California. They'll rent you this thing for like $350 a day. You can be a rock star for 24 hours.